I remember my mum putting me to bed at night. I was around 9 years old then. And then waking up to the loud sirens going off and seeing the fear in everybody else's face. You can hear the missiles drop. And at that moment you stop and think, thank God it wasn't us this time. I remember finally arriving to Australia, and I remember us being locked up in a detention centre and thinking why? Why did it have to happen to us? I remember being outside and looking through fence after fence after fence and thinking, why does freedom have to be so hard? I remember going to school and being so different and not fitting in. And I remember going to university after and still struggling to work out what I wanted to do, not knowing where I wanted to be, what I wanted to really do. And I remember being lost and just not being able to work out what it was that I was really passionate about. So I remember sitting in the car and thinking, you know what, I'm actually going to do something about this. Enough is enough. So I went and looked for a job and I landed an interview in the city for a position in an IT company. And I remember it was only paying $7.50 an hour, but I didn't care, it wasn't about the money. I was finally going to do something that I was passionate about. So after working there for a number of years, I thought, you know what? There are things that can be perhaps done better or in a different way. But I had no say because I wasn't in management. So I thought the only way I'm going to be able to do this is perhaps take a risk and do it on my own. I was fearful of having to step out of my comfort zone. That's normal, we all are. But I thought, you know what? What have I got to lose? Success is a funny thing. People see nice things and think, you know what? It's so easy. But let me tell you, it's not easy. I had to go through so many sleepless nights, so many long hours. When everybody finished work and went home, that's when I started all over again at night. When you start to believe in yourself, you give out this energy and people start to feel it. And that's when you know what? I think I'm going to be able to create something big. People are fearful of change, fearful of doing something different. But at the end of the day, what's there to be afraid of? It's so easy to neglect yourself. We do everything for everybody else. The most important thing in life is investing in yourself. Because if you invest in yourself, you become the best that you can become and learn to become fearless. Time is one thing that you're never ever going to get back. So be wise, be smart, and do what you're passionate about because you're never going to get that time back again. Your circumstances don't define you. Your decisions and actions define you. Where you start doesn't determine where you finish.